so I'm at the Nuprol booth with Ross here, Mr. Marketing Manager, is that right?
Well, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So Ross, can you quickly run us through kind of like what's new from Nuprol?
Yeah, okay, so as I'm sure a lot of people are aware, over the last 18 months we've been releasing a lot more Ravens, and this show really for us, we wanted to get a lot of our new prototype models we've been working on out, and as you can see, obviously the people have trashed my display, so we'll just go through them, and then we'll go over to the AK series as well. So if you just want to start over here, so this is a new model. Will be available all in the next couple of months. We've started to do them in some sort of nicer colours, with something a bit different. This is my personal favourite. This model and this new finish we've got is going to be coming to a lot of our models coming up. And oh, someone's broken my stand as well, great. Over here, this is an interesting model. A lot, actually, you'd be surprised how many people ask for pink coloured pistols. And then you do it and everyone's like, oh, why have you done that? Well, why not? It's just a bit of a laugh. And then moving over here onto this one. These are very early prototypes. As you can see, someone's broken it. It does say do not touch, but it's too much for some people. These are just our new high cap of 4.3s and 5.1s. These are going to be, these are actually, had just had new moulds open. So these aren't final. All of these shiny parts will be different. We're going to do them in all of our different colour ranges that we do, all of our different hydro dip colours and everything like that. And here we have, this is the bigger one. We're also doing a Dragon 7 as well. There'll be a lot of different types of these as well, so colours, but you also have, which I'll move on over into here, this is one of our newest models launching very, very soon. Obviously the torches will come with it, but this is our MEU. We've actually put new sights on and machined the plate into the top of the slide, because a lot of people like this look, and it's something that's quite difficult to achieve yourself. Well, it's becoming easier, but it's nice to just be able to buy one out of the box. It's going to have the red dot mounted on it, and anybody that's already got a model, we actually are going to offer like mounting kits and stuff to put onto ones you've already got. We're going to do that for the EU series and the 1911 MEUs. People have seen these. These have been in the news quite a lot recently, because we did these hydro series. They've gone really well actually, and what we wanted to do with these was just try something different, you know, and we've offered them in a real different array of models. So you've got like green slides, tan slides, different lowers and different camouflages, and we're going to expand this range of all these different hydro patterns over the next six months. And then these models, these are already released models. These are just here, some of the popular MEU that we do. So we're actually working at the moment on 5 or 6 new moulded guns. Obviously the high cappers are going to come out first, but we're also looking to, by next show, we should have 7 or 8 different base model of weapons available, and we'll be doing different colours, different red dots and all that kind of stuff for those. So we're really trying to expand that choice over the next 12 months. And that brings me on to our Romeo series that we've got here. We've just put some of our stuff on them to make them look nice. These have obviously gone very, very well. They're very similar to our Delta series, similar gearbox design. They've got you can release the spring tension under here. They've got 6.03mm Type bore barrels in them. Very solid gearboxes, high torque motors, really, really solid out of the box. They've got a really good reception. It's a bit of a vanity project really for me personally, these, because I've always liked tactical AKs and just wanted to sort of build something exactly as I would want it personally. So that coming to fruition has been really cool. And you've got obviously the Nomad, which is the M-Lock, and then we've got the Recons, which is a key mod system, and these are full aluminium rails. They're full steel bodies, and yeah, really, really solid. The top covers don't come off, they're really, really tight. We've got a battery compartment across the top, so you can fit an array of LiPos and NIMs in them. They also ship with the axe stock. out of the box, because that's been very, very popular, and because these have a bit of a higher price because of their construction, we just thought we'll put the premium stock on there out of the box, so that's something nice. Yeah, so they're probably our hot items this year at the moment. We've got a large array of new hard cases coming as well. I'm sure a lot of guys know about those, and they'll be available in some different sizes we're going to announce soon. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and see you soon.
I'm here at the ASG booth, and I've managed to collar Gaj here.
Hello.
And he's going to speak to us a little bit about the new CZ Shadow 2. So
yeah, well, Shadow 2. I mean, first of all, we brought out the PO1 and everybody loved it. Then we did the Aku for the more sort of professional target shoots with better grips. And now the Shadow 2 exclusive with ASG. It's lovely, it's got that race pistol kind of feel and look to it, but it's also got a slightly tactical side of it, so it doesn't really matter if it's on your hip, because that blue's just subtle enough not to give you away. So we could probably have a look at it if you like. So we've got the CZ, or CZ Shadow 2. As you can see, it comes with a CO2 mag. Really consistent in like cold weather, as most of you players know. Optional gas mags. It will take the old mags from the original Shadow and the Aku as well. It's really well machined, beautiful pistol to look at. One dual, so safe to use all around the UK, including Ireland. Lovely smooth release on it. Nice, shiny, race style trigger. Lovely movement on the magazine release. And a really nice crisp trigger pull. Now, I've not had the fortune to shoot this in the airsoft field yet, but from all reports we've got from the guys, it's an absolute cracker. So as you can see, this is another CZ or CZ exclusive from ASG. We only work with licensed products, and you know that if it's got a name on from a licensed firearm manufacturer, they won't endorse something unless it's a quality product. So you know, 6mm licensed airsoft, come and see ASG. Okay guys, so again, it's Gaj from Action Sport Games, and I've got the CQR here. Now it's a collaboration between ICS, Hero Arms and ASG. We built and modelled the internals, and then we licensed Hero Arms grips. Now these aren't military grade, but they're damn close. The sling loops are military grade. You could put that and you could hang a truck off it before the plastic will break before the sling loop does. Essentially, as with all ICS quality builds, we've got a split gearbox in here, so when you take it apart, you can muck around with your piston, do a spring change, etc., and you haven't got to worry about getting those gears back in place when you're trying to slam the two sides together. It's got what we call a triple S system in it, so normally you have your semi-safe auto. With triple S, you can program it to do your 3-round burst should you wish. There is a non-triple S version, but with a small price difference, I think you'd be better off getting the triple S. We've got two sets of sights here, so you've got a conventional rifle sight to look down, but if you prefer it, you can flip them down and use a more pistol type sight, which is a bit lower profile. The battery goes in the stock tube, so there's quite a bit of space there, and quite oddly, there's a 20mm rail behind that cap. Now that's really for a monopod, should you do a build in the future that's got a bipod on the front and a monopod on the back. Magazine wise, it uses its own proprietary magazine, but we have tested it with a lot of other brands and they feed smoothly and work well. The Hero Arms foregrip also comes off. You can bolt it off and you can put on a vertical foregrip if you liked it. Equally, you can take the flash hider off and put on a suppressor or barrel extension tube. It's an electric blowback, so when you're playing, you'll be hearing the clack of that bolt going backwards and forwards at an alarming rate of knots. It's kind of like, it's brilliant. It's a really nice feel to it. And there you have the ASG, ICS and Hero Arms CQR. As I say, there are 4 versions of it. There's not triple S and non-triple S, and then there's black and tan of either one. It's a really, really cracking rifle. I'm not an AR user, I'm an AK man and an Evo man, but this has kind of like changed my opinion a big deal.
okay, so now we move on to Airsoft Innovations. I'm here with Remy, the genius, the man behind the avatar grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
So tell me, Remy, what's new?
What's new? I think we have the complete line of avatar grenade skins right now. Maybe we can move just a little bit. We have the first Typhoon skins available now, and it basically spins like this to spread all the BBs. It's a little bit more powerful than the Mark 1, and hold more BBs, around 120 BBs inside. And you can see that we finally have the LED module, LED switch for this product. So basically you can see that if you arm your grenade, it switch like this, it's light up like this. And we have the little loud skins with the MILSIM kit. So basically when you will have this the skins, you will have the MILSIM kits sold with it, so you don't have to purchase it separately, and it's a plus. It's a plus, and this one delivers a sound nearly around 85 dBs, so it's not so much loud, and we will make something much louder after. And as for continue, you can see this one inspired from the game The Division. So this is the agent skins. So basically you have all the BBs stuck here, and you have different spread, different power for each of the rolling skins now. And the last one is the plasma skins, inspired from the game Halo. So you have a side blast. So each of our skins have their own specification and all blasting effect with our own power too. This one is basically right now the most powerful one with the side blast. And in the very near future, I mean at the end of April, beginning of May, you will have the M25 Hornet kits for Glock. I think it's nearly all kind of brand of Glocks, like G17 or G18 that could go inside. For the most, Tokyo Marine, WE, and even Umarex, the last one. And you can even put the AEP version inside. So that we wanted something very simple to use, but that can keep a large range of Glock system. So, and you will have the lights too, and the M-Lock system for this, so that it would be more suitable for airsoft playing. And we have the stock version. This is basically the same one, but you can slide out the stock in order to get it with or without during playing. So basically it's really simple to use, and I think it's nice. Okay. And for the last thing, we have the Hydra 8. It's basically a shell ejecting shotgun that can hold 8 BBs, 8 shells. Sorry, 8 shells. Those are based on the PPS shells, so you can reload from this side, and when you shot, it's works like this. Even this one I have the M-Lock system, so you can, and this one to put other accessories, and expected to be released at the end of the year.